Are you looking for the best compact travel cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best compact travel cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Sony a6700. The Sony a6700 is built around a 26MP APS-C sized sensor. Its excellent autofocus performance means it excels at both stills and video capture. There's a good choice of relatively compact lenses available, too. We'd suggest avoiding the really small 16 to 50mm f3.5-5.6 though. It's not the lens to get the most out of this camera. The a6700 has a thumb and forefinger dial interface missing from Sony's less expensive models. It's just slightly larger than previous models in the line, but in exchange, you also get a fully articulating display. However, it lacks the AF joystick found on many cameras in its class. Fast, dependable autofocus with a selection of subject recognition modes means the a6700 will help maximize your chances of capturing the unexpected moments on a trip. The camera produces very detailed 4K video up to 60p with 10-bit color, with good rolling shutter performance. There's also a 4K/120p mode, albeit with a 1.58x crop. Autofocus performance is top-notch, with a well-designed touch interface. It's a strong option both for videographers and vloggers. Excellent photo and video quality, best-in-class AF and stills and video, and a deep set of features to support both make it an excellent choice for enthusiasts. Sony Z-mount also includes a good range of available lenses. Number 2. OM System OM5. The OM System OM5 is a compact interchangeable lens camera with a 20MP 4/3 sensor in a compact body with plenty of external control. That relatively small sensor means it can remain fairly small, even with a lens attached, and the micro 4/3 lens system provides extensive options in that regard, from compact zooms to small prime lenses. The OM5 has a compact body but a decent number of control points and offers a high degree of customization. Its menu system is quite cluttered by the camera's extensive array of features. Viewfinder and rear screen are typical for the price. It has good phase detect autofocus with face detection, but tracking for other subjects is distinctly unreliable. Using a single point or zone of focus in trying to keep up with the subject yields best results, but is somewhat awkward due to the lack of an AF joystick. Its combination of IP-rated weather sealing, image stabilization and compact size helps the OM5 offer something different. The OM5's 4K video isn't the most detailed, but this is made up for by some of the best image stabilization on the market, making the OM5 a competent handheld video option. Video AF tracks faces and people decently, but can struggle with other kinds of subjects. The OM5 offers strong all-round capability with excellent image stabilization in a compact IP53 rated weather-sealed body and access to one of the largest mirrorless camera lens systems. Number 3. Panasonic Lumix G9 II. The Panasonic Lumix G9 II is more expensive and less compact than the OM5, though it still uses the same size lenses. For the extra bulk and cost you'll get a modern USB-C charging port, dual card slots and improvements in image quality, autofocus tracking performance and video features. However, the weather sealing likely won't be as good as OM systems, which has an official IP53 rating. Enjoy richer tonal gradations and more descriptive shadows when shooting RAW. The Lumix G9 II's combination of a new 25.2MP LiveMOS sensor with the latest image processing engine ensures each precious moment is faithfully captured forever. Phase detection AF, a first for the Lumix G series, lets you shoot continuously with speed and precision, with highly advanced technology to push the envelope on sport, wildlife, and car/motorcycle photography. The camera allows 60 frames per second burst shooting with AFC, as well as burst shooting of up to approximately 3 seconds, all with the viewfinder staying blackout-free. Pre-burst shooting function allows you to go back in time now you're ready to capture that perfect moment. Express your creativity even in low light or at telephoto range. The astonishing power of the 8.0 stop BIS eliminates shake, even in low light with slow shutter speeds, while the 7.5 stop 5-axis dual AS2 provides powerful image stabilization. Capture the decisive moment in incredible slow-motion video. See 4K/4K 10-bit 120p/100p, create video with greater ease and simplicity than ever before. Number 4.
Nikon Zf. The Nikon Zf is a classically styled full-frame camera built around a 24MP full-frame sensor that's used by many of its peers.
The angular 80s style body isn't the most comfortable to hold in your hand for extended periods, but the lack of stick-out grip makes it smaller than many of its rivals, making it a tempting travel companion. At least in its all-black form, there's a chance of it being mistaken for a film camera, which may help avoid the wrong kind of attention when you're out and about in an unfamiliar setting. The Zf gives the choice of using the dedicated control dials or customizable command dials. In most respects it copies its well-polished control system from other recent Nikons. Not everyone will enjoy the angular early 80s handling, but it handles just as well as the cameras it resembles. The Zf's autofocus is impressive, with both subject recognition and AF tracking both working well. It's perhaps not quite as confidence-inspiring as the latest Sony cameras, but it's not far off. It'd be nice to have an AF joystick, but the rear control pad does a decent job. The Zf uses a very familiar 24MP BSI sensor that has underpinned numerous cameras in recent years, and the results are predictably good. There's plenty of dynamic range and enough detail capture for all but the most demanding applications. The Nikon Zf's performance lives up to its looks. It's not as comfortable to hold for long periods as more modern designs, but it's also distinctive and engaging in a way they're arguably not. We're still completing our testing, but it hasn't disappointed yet. Number 5. Fujifilm X100VI. Like the Fujifilm X100V before it, the Fujifilm X100VI is a classically styled fixed-lens camera with a 35mm equivalent f2 lens. Updated with in-body image stabilization rated at up to 6 EV of correction and a 40MP BSI CMOS APS-C X-Trans sensor, the X100VI is a significant upgrade over its predecessor despite looking virtually identical. And those improvements in part explain the X100VI's $200 increase in list price to $1,600. It's not smallest or most inconspicuous camera, but its fixed focal length means you develop an eye for the photos it'll take, essentially making it a better quality, more engaging alternative to snapping away with your phone. The addition of subject detection autofocus has given the X100VI the ability to recognize animals, birds, automobiles, motorcycles and bikes, airplanes, and trains, though human face/eye detection is a separate mode. However, the lens the X100VI shares with the X100V is not the fastest to autofocus, prioritizing sharpness over speed. The X100VI brings a level of polish you would expect from a sixth iteration of a camera. Fujifilm has done a great job keeping the X100 series up to date without messing with the formula that's made it so popular. No surprise, this is the best X100 yet. Unfortunately, despite ramped-up production, the X100VI seems to have outstripped supply, with the camera already on backorder at virtually all dealers.